I'm going to read the next few poems. The next poem that we'll be reading from is called Yizkor. Actually, in fact, at OESEDEX, the synagogue where I grew up and which is right around the corner and where my father and mother still go, I don't know if they still have this practice, but for many years they had this practice of, right before Yizkor, handing out pictures of children who died in the Holocaust. And this poem that I'm about to read from, it probably has its origins from like my uncle's experiences in synagogue. So I'm going to read from that this poem right now. On page 6. On a train to far away, board the boxcars, fill the stations, squeeze in, leave no one here. You all must make the journey on the train to far away. In my dream, I see a youngster, as I might have been, whose picture I saw on a page at Yizkor earlier in the day. He smiles at me and says that this is not my train, but a coach on the other track will take me to another destination, another land, another home. This car is empty, but for myself. I sit by an open window and wave to my young friend who looks back at me with eyes of benign intensity. He returns to his place on the line as he, rather than I, waits to board a train too far away. I call to him, goodbye, perhaps someday we will meet again. And so we have. As I see him once more, he looking at me, and I at him in the photograph. And though decades have passed, the moment remains eternal. The next poem I'll be reading is O Mom, which is on page 19, and it's otherwise known as To the Gas Chamber. O Mom, oh beautiful Mom, I am afraid, I am afraid. Are we going to heaven, oh beautiful Mom? Are we going to heaven? I am afraid, I am afraid. Your dad was sent to walk the other way. Will we see him again, our dear dad? Will we see him again? Oh Mom, oh beautiful Mom, I am afraid, I am afraid. Are we going to heaven, oh Mom, oh beautiful Mom? I am afraid that we must walk through hell to come to heaven, oh Mom, oh beautiful Mom. I am afraid, I am afraid. Hold my hand, oh Mom, oh beautiful Mom. Hold my hand and don't let go. Hold my hand, oh beautiful Mom, and don't let go, and don't let go. The next poem I'll be reading is on page 28, called Silence is My Answer, otherwise known as The Slaughter. What reply to the burdens that no longer can be borne? Silence is my answer. What reply to Ruth's unyielding force? Silence is my answer. What reply to anguish of mourning heart? What reply to unspeakable horror committed by blind passion? Silence is my answer. What reply to faith no more, extinguished by the years? Silence is my answer, and sleep the night away. The next poem I'll be reading is on page 31, called The Gray-Haired Lady. That gray-haired lady. That gray-haired woman who just got on the bus. Why is she staring at me? Looking at me so intensely from her seat down front. What does she want? I'll hold my newspaper a little higher. That woman is still staring. Can't I read in peace? Her eyes, firing sparks my way. I'll turn toward the window a little more. What is it with her? Her face, those cheeks, her ears, her hands, her hair. Do I know her from somewhere? I wish this bus would go faster. Get me downtown so I can get off and be rid of that burning stare. Ah, the bus stop. She's getting up. She's getting off, glances at me. Seems so familiar, but from where? How long ago? Did her eyes shine? Her face grin? Did she shuffle? Was her hair wavy? Her hands warm? I remember now. Bitter memories, young passions. We were lovers once. The next, last, and final poem that I'll be reading is on page 12 called Apple Pie. My friend, he loved to booze. He loved to smoke. He loved apple pie. My friend, he saw the world, my eyes opened to it, a vision illuminated by colors of his imagination. His mind, rich of insight, he would analyze, philosophize on whatever came to thought. He read lots of books, knew many languages, figured it all out. He could part complexity, reveal warmth and sensitivity there where you never do, then sooner insult as praise you. Man to man, men to men, respect, goodwill. Love is for blood, for when you're headed down the tube. He loved booze, he loved to smoke, he loved women, he loved apple pie. Existence, fragile as a withered leaf, soon gone the morning star. Oh, you bastard! Why the hell didn't you stick to apple pie? The next reader will be my mother, Polsky.